Hello, my name is Preston. I am a Sumerian host. Today I will explain some news happened in Japan. With the worldwide outbreak of coronavirus, infections have been reported in Japan one after another. Finally, Japan's Prime Minister Abe held a conference on February 29, 2020. Prime Minister Abe's interview was the first time since the outbreak of the coronavirus, and his remark was noted. The conference lasted about 40 minutes. For those who do not have time to see the conference, we have compiled the content of this conference. Let's introduce it now. At the beginning of the conference, Prime Minister Abe touched on the spread of coronavirus infection worldwide, especially in China and South Korea. He also stated that infections were gradually spreading in mainland Japan. He said, "It is possible to control the spread of infection. It is on the verge of converging in the next 1 to 2 weeks, and we must do everything we can to prevent infection." He clarified the current situation, requesting relevant parties to requests to close schools nationwide, elementary, junior high, high school, special schools. Request to cancel or conduct small-scale events, watching sports or watching arts. Infection prevention measures in places where unspecified majority gather, buffet-style hotels, etc. Next, Prime Minister Abe explained why he suddenly announced on February 27, request for school closures nationwide from March 2. He apologized for the disruption to teachers and parents in response to a sudden request for school closure, but still prioritized child safety. While considering the feelings of students who are preparing for the exam and graduation ceremonies with important friends, it is said that the child's safety was prioritized and the decision was made with the intent of the BAL. He is considering a policy to support parents who need to take care of their children due to school closure. He is considering a new subsidy system for those who need childcare or those who have lost work. Japanese infected fatalities and future medical measures. There are 5 domestic deaths in Japan. 6 people have been infected by the Diamond Princess. Announced. About 140 people recovered in the country even if infected, and revealed that infection with coronavirus is likely to be mild or treatable. However, it also said that the hospital requires a longer hospitalization period than influenza, and that the elderly and those with basic illnesses may be seriously ill. Test kits are being provided nationwide, and there are 4,000 test capabilities a day nationwide. Medical insurance is being applied to the PCR test, and adjustments are being made so that tests during the private inspection period can be taken without an insurance card. In addition, the company will be able to perform tests that currently take 2 to 3 hours in 15 minutes. Abe said he will start in March. At present, there are 2,000 beds nationwide. It is said that 5,000 beds will be secured. The government plans to provide a healthcare delivery system even if the number of patients increases significantly. There is no reliable treatment method. This is fueling public unrest. There is no cure that is as effective as the flu. This is fueling public unrest, said Abe. With the patient's consent, he has already given the patient 3 drugs, including Avogan. The company is also developing new therapeutic agents based on these. Conference closing. This virus is unknown. Frankly, government alone cannot win the battle. Cooperation of each citizen is necessary. As Prime Minister, protect the lives and lives of the people. Going forward, what to do is selected. It is expected that the tough fight will continue until the end. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we appreciate your cooperation, said Prime Minister Abe. Questions from reporters Q. Why was there no explanation on the day after the announcement of the request to close the school? Abe answer, it was an emergency. I'm sorry that there was no explanation. Q. How about the Olympic and Paralympic Games? Abe answer, the Olympics and Paralympics are under consideration. Be safe, ready. Q. What do you think about the current situation where you cannot buy masks and toilet paper? Abe answer, work on emergency response measures with a contingency of 270 billion yen, including grants and medical measures. In March, production of 600 million masks per month was secured, twice that of January. Toilet paper is produced domestically. No supply chain problems have occurred in China and other countries. I want to send accurate information as soon as possible. Probably concerned about running out of stock due to restrictions on imports from China. Q. What should be reflected in the current government response? Politics is the result, but what about responsibility? ABE answer: viruses have unknown parts. It is necessary to take all possible measures to prevent the spread of infection without being bound by precedent. Whether it was the right decision, learning the lesson. Politics is the result. I do not intend to escape responsibility. That determination remains the same. Q. What do you think of entry refusal measures for infected countries? ABE answer: some parts of China and South Korea have already refused entry. Is there entry refusal throughout China? Analyze the target area and take functional measures without hesitation. Okay, that's all for today. I appreciate that you could understand about the Japanese news. If you like, please press the good button on this video. I would like to introduce the Japanese news to you from now on. So if you like, please subscribe my YouTube channel and feel free to follow me on SNS. I attached the web link for my SNS account on the summary column of this video. Bye.